If I just do athletes, what's going to set me apart? It's just going to be an athlete interviewing athletes. So I pivoted. I said, what if I do celebs? What if I do entertainers? What if I do rappers? What if I do influencers? And I started thinking, McDonald's didn't become McDonald's by just selling hamburgers. They sell chicken nuggets, they sell fish sandwiches, they used to sell milkshakes, but that machine is broken all the time.
Oprah Winfrey, renowned as the host of The Oprah Winfrey Show, has been the subject of various controversial theories. Some allege that she wields significant influence in Hollywood, acting as a Hollywood handler who can cancel individuals using her extensive network of connections. These accusations include claims that she has orchestrated the downfall of certain public figures. One notable instance is Shannon Sharpe, who asserts that Oprah has cancelled him and is behind the efforts to undermine his career.
Complaining about being underpaid, especially she was working with Oprah on The Color Purple, that movie, right? So for her to come on, like, there's so much instances of Oprah's disingenuousness or just her personality showing that she's really not who she seems, or she makes it seem she is. And I feel like that should be more studied in public. You know, people should be more aware of how nasty and evil these people are.
People are becoming more and more aware of it, like, slowly as time goes by, because like more and more information, more and more people are coming out and feeling more comfortable, especially like thanks to what's the name, Shannon Sharpe. Now Monique actually has a platform to actually voice her truth.
Cat Williams, known for his candid and outspoken nature, also claims that Oprah Winfrey acts as a Hollywood handler. He alleges that she uses her substantial influence to cancel any celebrity who disrespects or speaks ill of her. Williams' assertions add to the controversial narrative surrounding Oprah's perceived power in the entertainment industry.
Oprah threatens Cat Williams for exposing her for being a Hollywood handler. Look, man, for all the people who are on the same level as far as thinking like this and knowing what goes on in this Hollywood, I appreciate y'all. For those of you who don't understand, pay close attention. This man, Cat Williams, came out and it just, took over the internet, and everybody's mad. Everybody's mad because when the truth comes out...
Shannon Sharpe experienced significant fallout, with guests refusing to appear on his show despite prior commitments, particularly following his association with Cat Williams. This occurred amid numerous controversies surrounding Shannon after his show with Williams, adding to the speculation and claims that influential figures like Oprah Winfrey were behind these cancellations.
He said, now they're going to come for you. I said, can't come for me for what? I didn't say anything.
Right.
He said, they're going to come. And they're going to say a lot of different things. And they're going to be some people that you thought you might be able to get that they're not going to come now.
Right.
And that's absolutely has happened. That's absolutely has happened. They were so excited. Thanks for reaching out. We can't wait to sit down. And a day later, they can't do it. And then no call, they won't follow, so forth and so on. So I understand what comes along with an interview like that. Did I expect it? No, because that wouldn't, I've got to try to do something to try to quell this momentum that this wave that Shannon is riding. So any way I can try to undercut him or to make him look like I'm not a journalist. I never told anybody I was a journalist. I said I'm a conversationalist. But what people are upset about is that for some reason people come to me and I don't look at them with judgy eyes. I have no predetermined notion or preconceived notions, and they open up to me.
Right.
That's what they're upset about, because if you look at a lot of these people that's been on other podcasts, they don't do the views that they do when they come on Club Shay Shay.
Correct.
On the other hand, Cat Williams faced criticism for his statements on Shannon Sharpe's show, where he fearlessly exposed various individuals, leading to their interview going viral.
You know, I'm proud of some brothers that he might disagree with, you know. Now, some of the stuff he said was true. I just wouldn't be airing it on think.
Is the truth disrespect, though?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I drew the line. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things that were debatable. But I'll tell you a couple of things I had a problem with. Unless a brother's wife is in the game, that's kind of off limits. Those are old gangster rules, man. You don't mess with family. Now, in the case of Kevin Hart, his ex-wife is in the game, so I don't know. Maybe that's fair, but he said something about some of the other guys' wives. I got a little problem with that. Then when he referred to Quake's illiteracy, or accused him of being illiterate, I got a little problem.
People expressed jealousy over Shannon Sharpe and Cat Williams achieving over 50 million views, questioning what was so special about their show. The remarkable viewership prompted curiosity and skepticism, with many wondering what exactly drew such a massive audience to their candid and controversial discussion.
That nigga interview was so interesting that people will watch. You see the views on it? Like, bro, and I know me, like, I watch interviews, like I could get on YouTube and watch interviews. You know what I'm saying? Because I do that. Like if it's stuff like that. But that interview, bro, I don't went back 2 or 3 times because in parts where he got some funny shit in there, like you watching a special.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, 50 million views. 50 million views. Now, the interesting part in that is that Cat Williams don't get a back end on that. If any money.
He ain't do it.
But I would have sent him a check though.
Yeah. Right. But you notice he said that during the interview what it was gonna do.
But I think it's the year that. I think it's the year, yo, man. He could have gave me an opportunity, but he didn't. I ain't mad at him, but he know that. And y'all need to know that behind the scenes, this is what's going on.
But see, you know how sometimes people ask, well, why such and such don't fuck with? And so like, nah, ain't no problem. People used to just keep it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now niggas like, nah, he do fuck shit.
Yeah, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because
I ain't got no problem with it. I don't rock like how he rock.
Guess what?
Joe Budden, the podcast host, expressed his frustration by saying, "I'm tired of talking about Shannon's show with Cat Williams." He criticized Shannon for bragging about showcasing unfiltered and uncut interviews, calling it lame. He mentioned that he also interviewed the same guests who appeared on Shannon's show and accused Shannon of exaggerating the uniqueness and impact of his program.
Do it for me, really?
Yeah.
And that's where Shannon's interviews are for me. Like he's asking about a lot of things that I know Shannon don't know a fucking thing about.
The research team and gave him
it feels like he has a research team questions.
I mean, he has the paper
and
right there.
He's bringing it in, and he's Shannon sharpening it out to them.
It ain't
when they ask the
exactly a
question.
secret.
Right.
But it feels
but some people freak that paper a little better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He
It's
makes
too
it feel
heavy-handed.
like, and I love him and what he's doing. I wish him nothing but the best. But that coupled with the, oh, come on now, Ray J. We got Ray J and he's gonna give it up about everything in the world. You never heard Ray J unfiltered like this. That's what the T said. I know Ray J.
I've seen a lot of
I've
his
sat
interviews.
with Ray J. I've interviewed Ray J.
And he give it up all the time.
All day he gives it up.
Every time.
Yes.
Every day. He don't know how not to give it up.
Yeah, at all.
And speaks about the same thing quite frequently in every interview.
I don't think he gives it up at all.
What do you think?
I don't think Ray J gives it up at all. I think Ray J is a media genius.
Yeah.
If he giving it up, it's fake. He wants you to think he giving it up. But he don't really tell you nothing that he ain't said before or just some surface level shit. Ray J gonna sit down and control his interview.
On the Shay Shay Club, Monique discussed how Oprah treated her poorly, leading to her being cancelled and her career suffering as a result. Monique shared her story on Shannon Sharpe's show because she felt safe and comfortable in the environment he provides. Shannon's ability to create a supportive atmosphere allows his guests to open up and freely express themselves.
So I started to see, I said, okay, if he has a following or she has a following, they come on my podcast, now that's a different set of eyes. Yeah. And I was like, that's it. So reach out and I get a Steve Harvey. I reach out and I get some of these big name, a Magic Johnson, some of these other guys.
People are talking extensively about Shannon Sharpe's show going viral. They say that making the right choice at the right time can change your life. And Shannon did just that by interviewing Cat Williams. This pivotal decision has ensured that Shannon will continue to benefit financially, as he will earn revenue every time the interview is viewed.
So shout out to Shannon Sharpe for being an entrepreneur who decided to pivot from one place to another, even though it was very scary, believing in himself, and then being able to see his fruits grow. And all it took was what? I just said it in the early part of the podcast. It only takes one time to be right. That one time. And guess what's going to happen? That clip's going to continue to keep getting played, and he's going to keep getting checks. From that one interview, that one decision, that one play, that one investment, that one person, that one thing is all you.
Shannon Sharpe addressed the jealousy surrounding his show, stating that people are envious because Cat Williams chose to speak freely on his show, not theirs. He pointed out that the reason his podcast received such a boost is because he creates a safe space for his guests to talk openly and candidly about their experiences. This environment of trust and comfort is what sets his show apart and attracts a larger audience. Nearly 3-hour conversation, Williams didn't shy away from controversy, calling out fellow comedians like Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer, and Steve Harvey. He accused them of various misdemeanors, ranging from joke theft to more severe allegations.
Do you see that because as a comedian more as like, oh, this is all fun? Or did you see that more as like, well, you know, hey, he going hard on Steve, he going hard on Cedric and all of them, you know what I'm saying? What did you take that as?
Oh, well, he went hard on him. He went hard. It's the same thing, just different. You know, comedians are supposed to laugh it off, but, you know, as a comedian, it wasn't nothing funny. Like, you know, Cat been running around, you know, like you said, he been popping trunks of guns and shit. These motherfuckers are angry. It take a lot to become a comedian, like, you know what?
Williams' appearance on the podcast also provided insights into his views on Hollywood, revealing his perspective on the industry's darker sides. He discussed the exploitation and manipulation prevalent in the entertainment world, further fueling the debate about transparency and ethics in showbiz.
To see this interview to realize how intelligent this nigga is. But listen to what he said. He say, everybody gonna get exposed in 2024. Everybody. Remind y'all, nobody responded. Nobody responded. Nobody. Nobody has yet to show no receipts of nothing that Cat Williams said. They'll just say something out the way and try to act like they don't know what's going on. Ludacris made a song. That's not responding, Ludacris. I know a lot of stuff I shouldn't know. And he said, they know, I know it. And once again, nobody really responded to this nigga. Nobody. Bro, I'ma just say this, bro. When you a real nigga and you genuine 24/7, other genuine and real people go understand. You really ain't even got to show no proof. You could just tell when somebody's telling the truth.
Despite Cat Williams' candidness on Club Shay Shay, some critics remain skeptical about the veracity of his claims. They question the reliability of his statements, arguing that without concrete evidence, it's difficult to discern the truth in his revelations.
You wouldn't let an athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats? Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act.
Damn, Cat. What happened? What they did to you?
He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere.
Damn.
He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Damn.
Why would you put that in your contract, Cat?
That's where he's a believable actor.
Why he did that to that man? What y'all think? Y'all think Cat bitter or he's speaking facts?
Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
I gotta stop. If someone put that in their contract, I'm just not doing that movie. Like, it's okay to not do that.
In an interview, Shannon Sharpe explained his decision to diversify the guest lineup on his show, Club Shay Shay. He stated, "If I had only interviewed athletes, it would have just been one athlete interviewing another. It would have become repetitive and less engaging." On Club Shay Shay, Monique expressed that she felt safe speaking her truth on the show, covering topics ranging from her treatment in Hollywood to the dynamics between female and male comedians.
First and foremost, I just want to say, Shannon Sharpe, this is the year of Club Shay Shay. Congratulations to you. This interview was well conducted, well edited. It was great. Like I've always loved Monique. I've always been a big fan of her. I've been to see numerous of her comedy shows in the past. But the way that they have blackballed this lady, and so she got blackballed out of millions of dollars, millions of awards she could have won again just because of this. Like Tyler Perry, like the Tyler Perry not apologizing to her, and then it went from her apologizing to Tyler Perry to him apologizing to her. But come to find out, she has a recording of Tyler Perry just basically talking and basically apologizing to her. She talked about how some people in the industry have heard this video and has not said anything, and even spoke up and said that Tyler Perry was wrong. Even she talked about T.S. Madison saying, yes, it was wrong. Shout out to T.S. Madison. Love Maddie. But even like with Kevin Hart, it was even shocking because she talked about how Kevin Hart had gave her a loan.
Guests feel safe on the Shannon Sharpe Show, so they open up about themselves. Amanda also addressed long-standing industry rumors, reaffirming her commitment to authenticity and revealing the challenges she has faced due to misconceptions about her personality.
What they think instead of what they know. Maybe Amanda is not the problem. You know what I mean? But yeah. Shout out to Amanda Seales. And I'm not saying I dislike Shannon Sharpe. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if he would have interviewed a guy, the responses would have been different. And I believe that in my heart, that the responses would have been different. But anyway, yeah. Amanda Seales, the black sheep. I don't know about all that.
Shannon Sharpe has acknowledged the growing popularity of his shows, Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, attributing their success to the hard work and dedication of his team.
I said, Ocho, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna be so great, they got to come advertise on us. They got to sponsor us. We're gonna have too many people talking about Nightcap. We're gonna have too many people talking about Club Shay Shay. What everybody else do ain't got nothing to do with us. But I tell you what my team do, we go out and we find out who's spending the money in podcasts. That's what we do. We don't hate on nobody. My team says, okay, Shannon, this team spends in podcast and digitally. This is what they do. This is where they distribute the money. Let me know where. My part is to say, okay, this is what Ocho and I do. Because they're going to want to see the rate card. Okay, how many views? How many impressions? How many times on your auto week? Do you do mid? Do you do pre? Do you do end rolls? They want to know that. This is what we do. Will he read it live or will it need to be recorded? So when I see other guys when I see a Joe Rogan, I'm like, oh, so that means somebody got some money. Oh, somebody got some money. How can we get some of it? I ain't saying we got to get, how can we get some of it?
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.